sometimes you think that, oh, you're missing out on a lot, but you're not, because that forbidden food that you want to eat, if you taste it before the right time, like you would
Everywhere.
suffer
Your eye
from
will
it.
blow everywhere.
Okay, so that's your
It will blow.
so you don't want to expose yourself to a lot of things, right? So hi guys, it's my first video in 2026, so I think it's okay for me to say happy new year. Thank you for walking through this journey with me all through 2025, and in 2026 we go harder and harder. This year I'm focusing on young people, I'm focusing on the middle age, and I'm focusing on the older generation. And today we'll be talking about dating with purpose. I don't want to leave you guys alone this year because many of you have plans to get married this year, and it's important that you know how to date with purpose. Knowing how to date with intention, not perfection, not forming, but dating the right way and dating God's way. And with me to discuss that is. Hi guys.
My name is Abimbola. And by the way, today is my wedding anniversary.
Yeah! Happy anniversary!
Thank you, Esther. Yeah, it's a privilege to be here. I'm so, don't mind me, I just looking, but then it's fine. Thank you.
We're so
for the
happy
privilege
to have you and
to
thank
bring
you
me
for
here. I'm
coming
showing
around.
on live TV
Yay!
globally.
And Access Week.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
I really appreciate it. Okay.
So, guys, let's talk about Christian dating. Like, is dating a Christian thing? Like, I had a friend that said, she doesn't date, so it has to be married, like straight up, like, so she doesn't date at all. Like, is dating supposed to be used in the Christendom? And also for our African parents, if you're from Africa, Nigeria to be precise, when you're growing up, say you're 18, you're 19, you're 20, they don't want to hear that you're dating. But the moment you start approaching 25, the moment you finish your undergraduate studies, they're like, are you not going to bring a man? So how will you get married if you don't date, right? It's like, are you going to pick up the man from the sky? So, I mean, let's just start from the grassroots. Like, we're talking about dating for young people. So, is this something that should be heard of? Like, should young people date?
You mean young people in the Christendom?
Yeah, generally, both in the Christendom and generally.
Dating, courting, some people call it courting or something.
I did the same word.
Yeah, in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, it is in a way. Some people don't, they are Christian and they call it dating, doesn't necessarily mean they are doing the bad thing, and some even call it courting and it's just something else. But there's a purpose, you're just putting it in context.
Okay.
It's getting to know each other for a period of time, getting to understand each other's value, getting to understand your faith. So it's necessary.
Yeah.
Dating, courting is necessary. It's getting to know each other before joining into marriage, at least if that's what you have in mind. So it's very, very important.
Yeah.
Then you talked about the African parents that don't expect you to date, but then when you're approaching 25 or thereabout, they begin to. Yeah, I know it's very popular. I don't know. Most of the time, they know that
you should date,
that something like that should come up. But we are too African in a way that they don't want to hear it and all that. They know. If they don't know, they won't be expecting you to bring somebody. Do you understand? So it's just, as we advance, as the world advance, we are also becoming parents. We should know that a time will come at some point that our teenagers, like our adults, let me just say that, our adults, they will be approaching the time. What we need to do as parents is to just be able to guide them through.
Yeah.
So if it's a question that is dating necessary for kingdom sake, is dating necessary for adults of age, is very, very important. Yes.
Yeah.
Dating is important.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. And you mentioned two concepts which you sort of use interchangeably, which is dating and courting. But most Christians, especially African Christians, would rather use the word courting.
Yeah, that's why I used it.
Yeah, courting is like an exclusive relationship. We want to get married.
Yes.
But I think for me, I would say that courting is the next level after dating.
Mm.
Because dating, you're sort of trying to get to know each other. You don't even know anything about each other.
Okay.
So you have a point, like you date because you want to court the person to marry the person, right?
Yeah.
But I think like date is just like introductory phase. Like let us get to know each other, whether we can even think about getting married.
Yeah.
Before we now go
Yeah,
to
the
courting.
reason, sorry to caution, the reason why I use courtship is that most times when Christian hear dating, it triggers them.
Yeah,
it's a
they
trigger.
think they are already
So they
having...
feel like dating is, so let's just put in courtship. Courting is still dating.
I feel courting is too mature. It's too Christian.
Oh,
like,
really? Okay.
It's too spiritual.
Okay, dating.
It's too
Everybody,
spiritual.
okay, dating.
It's
Yeah,
too spiritual.
it's very important for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
if your purpose, if your goal is married, yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, and I agree. It's a good time to like get to know
each other. It's
somebody,
very
and
important.
it shouldn't be skipped. I think it shouldn't be skipped. So the next question I think we need to also touch on is the fact that is there an age you need to get to before you start dating? Because I mean, like I touched on this, our African parents did not want us to date at all, but they want us to, bring a man as soon as we're clocking 25. So do we think that is an appropriate age to date, especially for young people? They are this age, especially you're a teenager, you're a bit confused. I remember that. I mean, the first boy I liked, I was like 13 when I liked the boy. We went to, do I even like him? He was looking at me and I was looking at him. I'm like, okay, maybe I like this boy. And he was sort of intelligent. But then 13 years, what am I looking for, right? And especially in Christian context, right? What am I looking for at 13? So marriage is not sort of in my mind, right? But I remember that when I was 16, I got my first official like proposal. Is it proposal now? Somebody asked me out, Shark, okay, be my girlfriend and that kind of thing. And I was so scared, like I was so I was shaking, like of course I came from a Christian home and that sort of thing, and they have told you don't do this, don't do that, like all those are rules. And so for you, do you think that there is a certain age that people need to get married? Where did you have that restriction as well? Like most of our African parents, like maybe you're young, don't date at this age, or at what point did you realize that okay, I think I'm at the right age to now start dating, that sort of thing, so that our young people can also like learn from you and a young wife.
Yeah, I get. You see, dating doesn't. It's dating. I think dating works best when you are at the stage of awareness of yourself. Like, who am I actually? Where am I going to? Age 13, I feel like 13 is even because maturity also comes with age, either we like it or not. I know there's a lot of things going about people under 13, 14 dating.
Why are they
the
dating?
Truth is still that they are not self-aware yet. If you ask them, what do you think why do you think God has created you? What do you think you're going to like become? They don't really know. So I feel dating makes more sense when you are aware, you're mature. And maturity does not mean age. You can be 25 and not mature. You can be 26 and you can be 30 and not mature. Yeah.
I'm not ready to date.
So apart from not necessarily not ready to date. People can be 30 and they are dating and they are not mature. So dating doesn't necessarily have an age. So the earlier the better for you. The earlier you get to know who you are. When you get to a state of awareness, I'm not talking about 13, I'm not talking about 14. At least 18.
Yeah, be an adult.
Become an adult first. You are aware, you know what you are, you know what you're looking on to become, you know where you are going, you know why you are even dating. It's very, very important. Like
and that's the dating with purpose we're actually talking about. With purpose, not like
why
my friends are dating, I want to date. Peer pressure is what is pushing you, or I don't want to be the only one without the boyfriend.
Exactly.
I think I had that problem because I went to like a single school and it was all girls. And once you come every weekend,
so much pressure.
They're telling you about last night or last weekend I went to this person bought me flowers, Valentine period. Oh my God. I was always like feeling like I feel like I no fun, nobody liked it. So when I finally got someone to ask me, I was like,
you just jump at it.
I think I should date now, boy. Of course, I had caution and all of those things. So I think you're right. Like, why are you dating? Are you self-aware? Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, because you have to be self-aware, really.
And I think that 18 years sort of works in an African setting. People will still say, "Oh, an 18-year-old girl or boy is still dependent on their parents." But if you look at the Western world, if you grew up
18 years in the university now.
Yeah, and sort of like even abroad, you're already making money. Like There's, of course, I'm not saying that financial readiness is the secret to dating, but I'm saying that even at 18 abroad, you sort of you're exposed to a lot of opportunities.
already.
So I say if you are self-aware, like you said, you know yourself, you know where you're going, you know why you want to enter
Yeah.
that dating relationship,
Yeah.
not because you're looking for someone to sleep with, not because
Mm.
of that. There is a self, you know where you're going and you want to bring somebody along that journey, then I
Yeah,
think you can consider
definitely.
dating.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are some errors that young people make when they date? I think the first one and the most important one is that they date without purpose, which is what we're talking about today. And I think I'm a perfect example for that. So the first time somebody asked me, I said I was like 16. I was so excited, but I was also scared at the same time. And because I didn't even know what the relationship was for.
No
I felt it was
purpose.
evil. I was scared because of my background, Christian background. They've told me don't have boyfriend, don't do this, don't do that, and that sort of thing. So I didn't have a purpose why I wanted to date. So I was sort of scared. Of course, it wasn't the right time for me. I remember I spoke to somebody and she was like, "Come on, go ahead, date the person." I'm like, "Okay, let me give him a chance. It looks like a good boy." But the error was that there was no destination. We could have still been good friends, right? Check up on each other and all of that. But because he said girlfriend, I was already scared. So if you're a young person, you're 14, you're 15, you're 16, you're 17, yeah, let's stop at 17, and you want to date and you don't know why you're dating, like you don't know what that relationship is for, it's just a sign that it should not be there in the first place, right? Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, dating without you, it's common errors, like, right? Let me know that people do, even the ones that they supposedly have come to awareness of themselves. They are still but I'll still go to the teenagers. Yeah, because I want to assume that you want to start dating after you are aware of who you are, you have a purpose, you know where you're going, you have things going on in your own life already.
Okay.
Yeah, so
the advanced people.
yeah,
Okay.
so those are the people dating are for in the first place. But then that doesn't mean they don't make errors. They make errors, like, most people actually see dating as just something to feel their emotional jazz, just to make them feel
good.
Yes, I understand that they are supposed to be there emotionally, they're supposed to be, but I see how it's being overflagged. It's just, there are some things that are not just necessary. There are some things that are not just necessary in people dating here and there. It's just about being emotional. It's just about, you just have to make me feel this way. But remember, it's human being you are dealing with. You don't just go having somebody in a relationship and then you have a script already because you want something somewhere, you have them to behave that way. They understand. First thing, you have to understand that there's a purpose to what we are doing. And number two, you have to understand that this person is a separate entity themselves. They have their own personality, they have their own flaws. That's what, let me tell you something, everything now to young people now is red flag. Even them themselves that are point, they are red big billboards. So any little thing now
they feel like
just because they are not fulfilling that social media fantasy for them. Yeah, so you have to understand that yes, you have to be there for each other emotionally, you have to be there spiritually, but this person, to just give them grace. People, they don't give each other grace. Let me just, the one of you, they don't give each other grace. You just overflag things. You just, it has to be this way, it has to, and if it's not working that way, then
yeah, you sort of, you might lose meaningful relationship.
Yeah, you just lose touch of purpose, you lose touch of the reason for which many people have put why they are dating aside. They just want to fulfill the social media requirements.
Yeah, so you can say, I have a relationship, and you post online.
Yeah,
I think that's very strong, and I want to also build on that point, thinking that dating will fill your loneliness, or dating somebody so that they can fill the void in your life.
Yeah,
your dating partner, boyfriend or girlfriend, I don't know if I should use that word now, the person you are dating does not have the capacity to feel all the loneliness in your life. And that's why you said you must be self-aware.
Yes, you must be complete.
Because you want them to call you 24/7. They don't have work. As they wake up in the morning, they will send you texts. As they are going to the toilet, they will send you texts. Everything they are doing, the moment it does not send you text, like he's not checking up on me, or she's not checking up on me. I think nobody can feel that loneliness. So if you're entering into dating because you are lonely, you need somebody to be there, I think that's a wrong
That's the
reason.
wrong reason.
Yeah. Another common error that young people make when they date is that they focus on chemistry. Like, what is the chemistry between us? Like, when I see him, do I see the angels? Like, do I feel like my heart is beating 10,000 times faster? The moment it's beating that way, oh my God, I think I'm in love and I think this is where I need to be, right? I'm not saying that, attraction is not important. It is important. I'm not saying chemistry is not important. It is important. But I think building lasting friendship is very
Yeah.
important in dating. That is a time to know your spouse, to know the person you're dating. If you're a young person, you're dating because you want to get married to this person, right? So that is the time to understand whether you guys are compatible,
Yeah.
right? To understand each other. So it's not a time to look at, how is this person, or who is this person to me, or thinking about how I feel when I walk with her on the street,
Yeah.
or if I introduce her to my friends, how would they feel about her and things. Those are frivolities. Like, or if we have the same sports, like the same interests, those things are actually good. But I think it's about building each other, that like you sort of understand this person 247, that you can sort of know how this person is going to act when they are not there. You can vouch for them. So that building that friendship comes with conversation, and
Yeah.
so you have to be intentional with the kind of conversation you have as a young person. And if you are someone like at 17, 18, 19, 20, you are in the university, you guys should be talking more about, your coursework. Your friend should be able to assist you with your coursework. I'm not saying helping you to write exam, but like if you're struggling, they should be there for you. If there are assignment that God has given to you concerning, winning souls for Christ, concerning, the future that you envisage, that is the time to start talking about those things, so
Yeah.
that you guys can like understand each other and be able to help each other. It's not a time to be going for date nights. Of course, date nights are important, but you can't be going for date night every time. Like, there's nothing meaningful that you're doing together. So don't focus only on chemistry. I think
Yeah.
many people focus on chemistry. What do you think?
Yeah. I feel like, just like I've said, they just overflag the emotional aspect of it. That there's really nothing, like sometimes you see some dating, there's really nothing they are doing other than how he made me feel. Yeah, it's important. It's important you date someone that is kind, that they don't make you feel bad all the time. But then dating is serious though. If you're looking into getting married, and maybe I'm just a serious person anyway, but it's something that is serious. Because are you dating with the mindset of just breaking it off for no reason? And you shouldn't even have entered it in the first place. That doesn't mean if you enter into dating rather with someone and it's already so many red flag, doesn't mean you just have to let it go. Like, you just have to let go. But what we're trying to establish is that put the necessary things ahead. Like, you guys have goals, have what, like, have, you can see you see some people that they are dating and you so love it when they come to share how they went on, what are their goals. So we have the goal
Their
to
plans,
marry in
how
3 years,
long,
or
yeah.
you get. So let your dating be
intentional.
Thank you. Not just frivolities and just
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. Is there any other thing you want to
Yeah,
add?
also I wanted to say that make sure that your values are aligned. It's very, very important. You can't be dating somebody and then you are, there's nothing like being religious there, safe. You have a relationship with God and then the person is like, I don't do these church things, or the person is saying, I don't believe in submitting to like a ministry or something. Do you get, like, maybe you have a ministry you are committed to? All these church things, my dear, no. Just let your values align. Make sure that you are not a church person. There's even nothing like being a church person. If you're a child of God, there's not like being a church person. Make sure that you are not the one. You are not just the one trying to push, trying to, you meet guys and say, I like a prayerful wife. I like it when the woman is praying. My dear, it has to be on the same level. You have to see that this person is somebody that they are aware, they have awareness in Christ, they understand what their faith is. You people have the same value. It's necessary not even the same church. That's it. Like on the dating phase, I mean, it mustn't be that we have attended the same church, but are we within the same domain? Because Christians, we have different domain. Like, are we aligning? Are your values aligning? Do they see? Do they reason the way you reason? What's their reasoning about finances? How do they think when it is about money? How do they think about people? Are they just kind to you alone and they are very rude to or that's one mistake that, oh, he's very kind to me, but you guys go out and they talk down the waiter, they talk down at anybody, and then you feel yourself, or they treat their own sisters or their siblings in a way that is so terrible. They talk down on people. So you make sure that your values, they are aligned. You people are aligned in the same place. You telling them that you want to pray does not trigger them. When they say, oh, maybe I want to pray, and then they start feeling insecure. Oh, don't do it. Or maybe you say, oh, I just finished studying, or I want to study, and then somebody is dragging your own personal time with God. So your value have to really, really, really align, because it really goes a long way.
Yeah, if you're a young person, watch out for all the signs, and if you see that you're, in any of them, this is your time to, correct them or get out of that relationship. Yeah. So still on dating intentionally, and some people struggle to meet people. Some people are shy, they're introverts, and that sort of thing. So do you think that a Christian young person, say between 18 to 22, should use a dating app to find the suitable person for them?
Dating app like
Tinder, like Bumble, like Hinge, if you're in the UK, yeah, those are in the UK, understand? Because this is not like a popular thing in Nigeria, back home, and all of that. But because we're also in the UK space, so we need to take cognizance of our young people that are here, and they don't mind, signing up. Like, what do you think about that? Is it a...
Yeah, I really don't want to be sentimental, but I just have my reservations around dating apps. Really, I'm not saying you cannot meet your husband, your spouse on social media. I've had beautiful stories of people meeting their spouses on the social media, but to now intentionally go start searching, I have some reservations, because you really don't know who is behind that keypad. We've heard too many gory stories about people just just meeting somebody on dating app. Some people usually scale through and then they get married, but it doesn't happen for everybody. That's the truth. But I believe that as a child of God, as a child of God, see, God has you in mind. He has someone for you, and really, he by himself because somebody can say now he can come from anywhere now, and you go and start looking for them, and then when somebody now comes, he doesn't say yes, I said he can come. No, he knows how to bring them around, even if it is one of those dating. If you are not on the dating app, you probably might not say your husband is coming from there. So I really am not comfortable with intentionally going to look for dating apps specifically. I know that your social media, somebody can just look you up on Instagram and you're like, oh, this is my wife, and they chat you up. If it's going to happen that way, let it happen that way. Other than dating app, I don't know.
I think for a Christian, I think you have to tread with caution. That's the thing. And especially if you're a young person, in the UK, I don't think you really, in the UK, Canada, US, I don't think, especially if you are young, you are below 25 or below 30, I don't think you really need to go to a dating app to find somebody, because you go to church, there are people there, like you go for sporting events, there are people there, swimming classes, you running, there are people there, you go for social events, there are people there, like your family, your immediate community, your neighborhood, there are people there. I think that there are opportunities for you to meet people if you are a young person. So I don't think you need to just be on that search for somebody on a dating app. But I feel like if you're more advanced, it becomes a bit slimmer, finding people that align with you. But I would say if you must use a dating app, look for a dating app that aligns, coming back to that value thing, that sort of promotes people of the same value, like a Christian dating app.
I think that is a Christian dating service.
It's a Christian dating. There's this man of God now, Philip, back, and I was like, Philip, do you follow him on Instagram? It'd be like your future wife might be here. Put something on the comment section on Instagram, and you comment, like that sort of thing. I feel like you can meet people on social media and those sort of thing. So if you must use a dating app, make sure that the value of the person you want to meet is sort of in line with the values of the purpose of the app.
The truth
so
is
that you're not
just
meeting the wrong person.
the truth is just like, even if you have gone to, make sure that you meet them, you know them, because it's not awkward. Even if
Because
you
if
use
you
the
want to meet the
Christian-
person, where are you going to meet the person? You have to also be careful. That
Uh-huh.
you're not going to the person's house.
Know
You
them.
don't know before. You are going to the person's house. That's how some people get killed and get raped and get, so many vices could occur. So you want to tread with caution. And like you said, God has good intentions for you. And so, you can meet people different places. Don't
you don't have to go.
Don't be in a haste, but it doesn't mean that it's bad, right? I know many people that I've sort of used that app. I have a pastor friend that has like a Christian dating app for mature. This one is mature professionals. So that sort of thing. But like we said, tread with caution. You can meet bad people everywhere, but you also want to be, because this one is an extra level of risk you're taking. So you have to tread with caution when it comes to dating apps. If you've watched this video to this point, I want to say kudos to you, and please do not skip this video. This is the most important part of the video. How can you date with purpose and dating in God's way while you're still single, while you're a young person? What are some things that you need to be doing that shows that you are actually dating with purpose and you're not doing the wrong thing?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. How to date with purpose, God's way. Number one that I believe is so important is to get your relationship with God right first. I'm not saying, somebody prayed for me and they prayed for me and they said this person is good. I mean have your walk with God, because the mistake most people make is that they only try to find a God that they never knew when they are about to get married. When it's just time to get married, they might not even be in relationship, but they just start panicking and be like, God, should I date this person? Is this person my husband? They never had a relationship with God. Have a relationship with God. God is your father. He's our creator, he's your father. He wants to talk to you. He wants to speak with you. He wants to speak with you through his word, through prayers. So you have to have a relationship, get it right. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect, you have to be just be sincere in your heart. The Bible says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. So far you have that God in mind, you have that relationship with God, you have that walk with God, he will direct you. Like, he would just make sure that your relationship with God first is intact. So that's where direction comes from. That's where leading comes from. And God leads us in diverse ways. He leads us separately. The way he leads Esther might not be the way he leads me. But be sure that you are on the right track with God. And he will not suffer your foot to be moved. Once you have a relationship with him, he knows that, this one acknowledges me. This one sees me as a father. Then he will direct your path.
Brilliant. I totally agree. And I just want to add this one as well, that we need to watch the actions of the people that we're dating, and because that's what dating is for. So it's time to discover somebody, right?
Yes.
So I think that is why you need to study them. That is a period of studying them. So watch out for their actions. Watch out for what they exhibit. The Bible says that by their fruits you will know them. So somebody is saying that I believe in God, I'm a church person, but they don't want to honor God. They don't want to honor God with their body. Like, okay, I love you, boss. I'm sorry, I can't wait. I can't wait till we're married before we have sex. Everybody's doing it. That's already a clear sign that this person does not honor God. So don't look at what they say, I love God. Look at the actions. They want you to come and sleep with them. So that's a sign that they don't love God. Because if you love God, you will obey his commandments. You will sort of stick. And I'm speaking from a faith base, right? This is, if you're a Christian, this is what God expects from you. This is the standard you need to keep, and do not compromise. And there are so many benefits. Honestly, sometimes you think that, you're missing out on a lot, but you're not. Because that forbidden food that you want to eat, if you taste it before the right time, like, you would suffer. Your
eye will blow everywhere.
So you don't want to expose yourself to a lot of things, right? So I would say that watch out for their actions. Like, is this person exhibiting the fruit of this? Are they loving? Do they care about you? Do they genuinely care about you? And do they want to see you prosper? Do they want to see you rise to the zenith of your dream? Or there's someone that will kill your dream? Like, I was speaking to somebody, and the person told me that this is the kind of person they see me to be. I don't want to be specific so that in case the person watches, they don't know who I'm talking about them. But the moment they made that mention of this is the ideal person that I want to get married, it was beneath me. It wasn't where I saw myself. And I knew that this is it. The moment I get married to this person, it's going to kill my dream, right? So you need to watch out for actions, watch out for fruit, watch out for body language. It's not everything that somebody will say with their mouth. You're dating somebody, and the moment he's angry, he's throwing things away.
He's breaking your phone.
One day he's breaking your phone, breaking your SIM. That's a very serious red flag. Or he says, don't talk to your friends.
Or he's even seizing your phone.
You say, oh, he's gentle, but he has seized your phone. That's not gentleness, right? So watch out for actions so that you're not making a mistake, that sort of thing. Another way to date intentionally, to date God's way, to date purpose, is to invite God into the relationship. The truth is that no one is perfect, and if you think you're strong, you're not, because Bible says that let him that thinks that he stand take heed lest he falls. Like, so you need to invite God into that relationship. Know that the relationship with you, your partner, and God, like God is at the center. And so you need to invite God. You need to do godly things together, like praying together, set up a time. I remember when I was dating my husband, then we had like a time once a week that we used to pray together, do things together, do fun things together, ask for God's leading and direction for the relationship, set a timeline for the relationship, like how long do we want to date? That the feelings are involved, and there's a way God put those feelings for a reason. The way your body is doing you, it's not sinful. God is the one that puts it. He wants you to feel that way. But how long do you want to continue to feel that way? That's why we say don't be careful of when you want to date. You date at 18, you know that 22 you are not even ready to marry. That means you hold that feeling for 4 years. For 5 years. If you don't have that 4 years, just put my way till you are 20, or wait till you're like ready, sort of thing. So I think it's important that you put a timeline. So when we say dating with purpose, we're saying you have a purpose. I want to get married to this person. So say you want to date for 2 years or want to date for 5 years. You already know it's 5 years that is in your head, and you work towards it, and you invite God. You set boundaries. You sort of align yourself with the will of God, and you follow God's program for that relationship. I think that would help you to date with purpose.
Another thing I need to add is be accountable. Not necessarily have the whole village, the whole community poke nose into you guys' affairs. No, but have people that you submit this relationship to. Have people that you're accountable to. Is very, very important. Have people like just some sort of like overseers, of just know that if we flopped, not necessarily. Like it could be your spirit, your spiritual head. Like you go to church now, you belong to a department. You are either you like it or not. You have somebody that is a spiritual person and then they are above you, that you're close. It might not be the general overseer. Do you get? But someone that is responsible.
Even your parents. It depends on the kind of relationship you have.
It depends on the kind of relationship.
Yes. You don't hide everything.
The reason why I said parents that spirit. Normally, if all things are being equal from time, if a child needs to start a relationship, I think a mom, a dad should know.
Your parents should be aware.
All things being equal.
But then like if you take it back to that, I don't want to distract you, but taking it back to what I said initially,
you don't
our parents don't want us to
you get. That's why I said just look for somebody that you feel like they are responsible, they have more understanding above you guys, that you can just submit this relationship to. They are not taking decisions for you, they are not deciding for you, but you have it in mind that these people know that we are into a relationship, we are into this. That means you cannot flop, you cannot mess up. Even when flop happens, you know that you have them to go back to report to. Do you get? Not be with somebody that says, see, I just want us to hide it. It's red flag. Let it just be between me and you. Nobody will know that. All those things, it is nonsense. You guys will mess up more than you can ever imagine.
Yeah.
So it's very, very important that you are accountable to somebody. Somebody is aware. Some persons they are aware of your relationship, and so they can guide you guys through, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. So we've gotten to the end of this video, but I want you to know that dating is not supposed to leave you anxious, confused, questioning your worth. If it does, it's not normal. It's a sign that you're in a wrong relationship. So slow down, evaluate that relationship, think about it, get clarity, seek the face of God, seek the face of a trusted person, so that you can understand whether you should be in that relationship in the first place. So I hope that our video today have been able to bless you. I've been able to bless you. I hope you've learned a thing or two. And if you've done, it'd be good to share it with your friend, with a colleague, with a young person. This video is actually for young people between 18 to 22, or trying to figure out their life. So share with somebody that will benefit from it. And I just want to say thank you to Abimbola.
Thank you for having me.
For coming. It was really interesting having that chat.
Yeah.
With you. And I hope I can have you again and
yes,
again.
Yes, I'll
and
be glad to come again.
Thank you for watching to the very end. See you in my next video. Bye.